It looks like Sean Diddy Combs has been sentenced to, I think it's 4 years with the time served already. 3, then you earn good time and stuff like that. I'm interested to know you guys' thoughts, but let me give a little bit of my perspective, and it's gonna get weird. It's gonna get weird. So back in, what was it? 2019, 2018, 2019. Now, mind you, I'm a very spiritual person when it comes to people who have transitioned, as you would say, died. And so I get visited a lot, mostly through dreams, but when it's in real time, it's just like a voice saying certain things to you. And between 2018 and 2019, I started getting visited a lot by Notorious Big, Christopher Wallace, Biggie Smalls. I mean, every day, 24 hours a day. I remember it was around March, close to the time when he was murdered out in Los Angeles. And I mean, it was crazy. It was so bad that I had to tell some of my co-workers because it was in real time, like interactive. Like, you would have thought this guy was like sitting in the car or the company truck next to us. So I have witnesses to this. But I remember Biggie, and I wrote a song, man, and I wish I would have released that song. I really do. But I wrote a song talking about how Biggie, in his own words, felt betrayed by Puffy, not just the things of like money and stuff like that, but one thing that really didn't set well with Big and what he was conveying to me was Stevie J's relationship with Faith Evans. Now, if you don't know, Biggie Smalls got married to Faith Evans early in his career with Bad Boy. Faith Evans, a Bad Boy artist, and Stevie J was his producer. Now, according to stories later on, Stevie J was very close to Biggie. It wasn't just a producer. You can see him in pictures with Biggie and stuff like that. So eventually, after Biggie passed, Stevie J began having a relationship. Him and Faith eventually got married. And this was around that time. And Biggie would not let me sleep. And he would always end his message in his voice, yo, that nigga Puff gonna get his. He would always, man. I mean, I had shot like video on Snapchat. I got a new Snapchat since then. But man, I wish I had that Snapchat. But anyway, so fast forward to what Puffy is going through now. I don't know how much you guys believe in the spiritual world, but when someone is unsettled and unable to like do their transformation completely out of this universe and it's quote unquote unfinished business, you got to be careful about how you do people. Because people think once people are gone, they're gone. No, it can get bad for you. So all that to say is what Puff is going through now is much bigger than what he did to Cassidy, even though that was disgusting. And, at first he had me. I'm like, all right, you're a freak. You want to do these freak offs. It's consensual sex with adults, little weird stuff, whatever the case is. But once I saw that video in the hotel room, it's all bets off. And I don't care what Cassie might have done or any female might have done. I've been in situations where, I got marks on my face, where I was bitten in my face. I've been hit with laptops by a female, frying pans. It's nothing to walk away, because the moment that you retaliate, you already lose and you already win. You're going to defeat the woman, period. You can overpower her, do some dumb shit, push her too hard, she falls. So I've been in situations. So seeing that Cassidy video was highly disturbing. But anyway, Puffy is suffering a reckoning that's bigger than Cassie, Jane Doe, and the victims of his case. There's also the Tupac aspect of it. And so there's a reason why the universe wants Puffy alone and isolated to, because these spiritual entities definitely want to get him alone. And the torment that he's going in that cell, with people that you can't touch, that you can't call the guards to get them out of your cell, like spirits. So, I mean, I'm happy he didn't get the crazy time, but and then you calculate all the city college victims. Like, it's a lot of transitioned souls that wanted to meet Mr. Combs, and they're getting their opportunity. So, that's my thought on the Diddy situation. I pray for his children that, being without a father, he seemed like a very present father as well. So, but you got these victims, man. And the thing about sex crimes and drug abuse and all these things they were introduced to, that don't just go away once you go to rehab. That's trauma that, can show up at any time. Can pretty much paralyze your life. So that's just my thoughts on it. Leave your thoughts in the comment. I want to see what a lot of you guys think. I'm gonna start doing more content on my channel because I see a lot of people giving their perspective on things, and I'm a well-rounded person. Like I said, I just threw in a whole spiritual aspect to this. And before I go, there was a young lady, I can't remember. I'm going to try to drop a link once I can find the video and put this together. But there was a young lady that does, she's a medium, and she does these, she gets contacted, by the individuals who have passed on. And she had a very, very interesting one-on-one with Kim Porter after Kim Porter transitioned. And this was right before all the Diddy stuff happened. And I mean, she was giving dates that was pretty accurate onto when Puff was going to suffer some of the consequences. So not to mention Miss Porter, and I don't want to disrespect, bless her children, but so yeah, this Puffy thing has just begun. And you're going to see a lot more things going on with Mr. Combs as he serves out this sentence. I can guarantee you that. I don't get visited by Big as much as I used to. Somebody's dog is running loose. A whole bunch of dogs is running loose. And they're chasing. Okay, the owner got the dogs. All right, as you can see back there. I don't know if you can see that, but anyway, I'm missing my light. Anyway, guys, I gotta go. I'll be dropping more content. Please subscribe, like, share, and comment. I'm out. Peace.